So you think you want to be a model, huh? Look who's back again. Welcome to the wonderful world of Confessions of a Freelance Model. I am Mahogany J, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So, I have to confess that as a freelance model, one of the one things that people always ask me or assume when I tell them that I am a freelance model is, oh, so you don't get paid? Oh, so you do work for free? No. Freelance only means that I am not signed with an agency or I am not binded by any contract with a specific brand or a specific company, but that has nothing to do with my pay or anything in that area. A lot of freelance models are new to the industry, so a lot of people don't get paid when they first get started modeling. But there are models who have been freelance for years, or they have been with an agency and now they're freelance, but you still have your network that you built. You still have, different companies that still want to work with you. You still have contracts with different companies through other companies, maybe a management firm. So please, that does not mean that we do not get paid. Okay. Next, I I want to confess that as a freelance model, being a freelance model does not mean that you will not get a lot of the same opportunities that agency models get or models who are signed with a company, because once again, freelance only means that you're not signed. So that doesn't speak to your talent or anything of that nature. And freelance is used broadly throughout other industries. So you can be a freelance photographer, you can be a freelance writer, multiple things. You can be freelance in multiple areas. So we want to remember that. So when it comes to opportunities, a lot of times even signed agency models feel like their agency isn't, pushing them forward as much as they want them to. So they have to in turn, move as if they don't have an agency. So I myself personally have been casted for runway shows or clothing lines, clothing brand campaigns. And I was the only model there who wasn't signed with an agency. And people were so shocked. But once you hone in your skills and you basically, sharpen your craft, no one's going to be able to tell the difference between you or a agency model, because you're going to be just as good as her or he. So just remember that, you know, it is what you put into it. And networking and putting yourself out there on social media, this is all a part of the job. And that includes agency models sometimes, because agencies may have a roster of hundreds of thousands of models and talent. So, they're going to be specifically working on, maybe developing certain models or pushing, older models, older, not in age, but older models that they've had longer contracts with, because they know they have guaranteed money with those models. So you're still put in a position where you have to fight for yourself, fend for yourself sometimes, and it's okay. So it's all a part of the journey, because I like to think of it as entrepreneurship. You're building a brand. Yes, you're attached to another brand as an agency model, but you still have your own personal brand. So if you're signed with Ford models and they're like, oh, I want to work with Mahogany, but I heard such and such. You know, you have your own brand with Fort Models or whatever agency you're with. So as a freelance model, it's the same way. I have my own brand as Mahogany. If someone says, "Oh, I worked with Mahogany and you know, she was a little bit too gossipy," or yes, it's not good. So you want to, in the beginning, we all make mistakes. Okay, as a freelance model, I have to confess that I've been gossipy sometimes, but you learn, you grow, and hopefully you get another chance to work with that said photographer, and you change your outlook on it and you change their outlook on you, so that they don't think all you do is gossip or you're talking about people or spreading things or whatever the case may be. So you want to basically make sure you are carrying yourself in a way that you don't mind people repeating to other people, because this is your brand. Okay, thumbs up this video, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video soon. Thank you.